What is the difference between literal and symbolic meaning? Imagine reading a poem or a story and feeling like there's more than just the words on the page. Sometimes, what you see is straightforward, and other times, there's a hidden message waiting to be uncovered. That's where understanding the difference between literal and symbolic meaning comes into play. Literal meaning is the simple, direct interpretation of words or images. It's what the words say exactly, without any extra thinking. For example, if a poem mentions a tree, the literal meaning is just the tree itself, the plant with branches and leaves. It's the clear, factual part of the text. Symbolic meaning, however, takes that simple image and uses it to stand for something else. It's about representing ideas, feelings, or concepts that aren't visible or tangible. Using the same example, a tree might symbolize growth, strength, or life. The symbol adds a layer of meaning that invites the reader to think beyond what's immediately there. In literature, writers use literal language to describe facts or scenes plainly, but they often include symbols to add depth or suggest themes. For example, in poetry, a rainbow might literally be a colorful arc in the sky. Symbolically, it could stand for hope, promise, or renewal. The key is that symbols can carry multiple meanings depending on the context and cultural background. Understanding this difference helps readers interpret stories and poems more fully. When you see an object like a conch shell in a story, its literal meaning is just a shell. But it can also symbolize order or authority, as it does in the story Lord of the Flies. Recognizing whether a word or image is meant literally or symbolically can change how you understand the message. Both types of meaning work together in literature. Literal language grounds the story in reality, while symbols add layers of ideas and emotions. Writers often relying on symbols because they can communicate complex feelings in a simple image. For example, a single flower might symbolize love or beauty, depending on how it's used. So, to sum up, literal meaning is what the words say directly. Symbolic meaning is what the words or images stand for beyond their obvious sense. Recognizing these differences helps you see the full picture in poetry and prose, making reading a richer experience.